you're probably wondering why the game isn't up immediately, as I'm having some sneeze attacks. Excuse me. It's because this is the only way I could find to show off the intro. Game, capture the damn thing. Capture the damn thing. What the... Why? It's... What? Okay, hang on. It's just like, no, I'm not going to capture it, because screw you. Try it again. There it is. Christ. I guess the purple thing is the secret dragon. I mean, evil. That's totally not a dragon. Okay, so now you've seen the stupid intro, which also looked kind of spoilery, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's go do what I believe is our first optional mission. Yeah, Act 2, Side 1. I wonder if we're still in the tutorial. Ah! Hell, by outlaws. Hand over your valuables and no one will get hurt. What have we here? Be off with you. Can an outlaw make a dishonest living in these woods without being hounded by armored beasties? You don't intimidate me. He intimidates me. Yeah, and me. Just get this villager back to camp. Lock him up, will you? Wow, the commander brought us to a tumble-down fortress. Interesting. Please tell me that's our commander. The dog is our commander, everybody. Just wanted you to know. That's the thing that is currently true. Actually, I did notice that to quite a... So, speaking of noticing things, I was kind of curious about something, because Inosians kept mentioning how Wargroove 2 kind of sucks. So, Chucklefish have only actually developed 2 games ever, Starbound and Wargroove. Now, they publish a bunch of games. Risk of Rain, Stardew Valley, Time Spinner, Eastward, you know, Starmancer, which is a game I'm interested in. But they've only developed the 2. And yes, that means Wargroove 2 was made by someone else. Robotality made Wargroove 2. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. It's just interesting that they just handed off the IP like that. Excuse me. Okay. I also did a little bit of digging. every commander has the exact same stats as every other commander. They have different grooves, but same stats. At least in this campaign. And of course, you know, every dog is the same as every other dog, and there's a standardization to the units, is what I'm trying to get at. Which makes sense, because this is a little bit more chess than it is anything else. I mean, every dog is every other dog, but... And every fief is every other fief. Listen, every single thingy. Yeah, sorry, yeah, the Innocence is correct, I apologize. The grooves are different, but otherwise the stats are the same. First, thank you, Arame, if you're watching the VOD. I did get your donation off camera. And I do appreciate it, and I've jotted that down for, I think it was War Within. Hang on, let me check my notes. It was War Within, the BRPG block, and the Pikmin block. And thank you, Fife. Yeah, by the way, Chucklefish aren't the best. Their management team can go directly to hell. They're not like the worst. I mean, there's so much worse than them. But that doesn't make them good. The biggest example that comes to my mind is the incident back in 2019. Now, accusations are accusations, and who knows, and blah, 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 blah. But their response to that is hilarious. Contributors to anything that is developed under Chucklefish are under no obligation to create content or put in any particular number of hours. That was their defense to tons and tons of unpaid work that was done for them by teenagers. There's actually another one recently, and I can't even remember the name, but it was a stark reminder that AA and indie companies can be, you know, crapheads too. Reminds me of that Simpsons commercial. Being a dick. It's not just for AAA anymore. Okay, so Mario Kart. I'm sorry, Fife. Mario Kart block. Stranger of Paradise. Pokemon Soul Silver. Thank you, Fife. Always. Yeah, it's not a great defense, right, TSB? That's not what I want to hear when you're trying to defend yourself against, you know, those kind of allegations. It's like, yeah, no, we're dicks. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Monobrand. It is what it is. Oh yeah, I need to write down controls. One thing I will definitely admit, not that I want to agree with Dakota, is that the map design so far has not been what I would say impressing me. So far I've seen exactly one level that had design to it at all, and I just kind of, we'll see how that trend goes forwards. None. Plentiful. Yeah, I was looking up how many things the computer cheats on. It's a big list. Let's see. So, Fog of War. They get units before you do. They can use units the same turn they put them out, which you can't. That's our commander's attack. Like, what I just did is a good example. That actually took work to make them attack without moving, even though they're definitely in range and they're archers, because the controls in this game are just kind of there, for lack of a better way to put that. What's your range? You have range. You do not have range. The HUD could be worse. What question am I most tired of answering on stream? Anything to do with the legal battle from about 7 years ago. Hi, Act. Risk of Rain. That's your game, right? Like that's the one you really care about? Oops. Ah! No, I'm content to wait out Pal World. I'm telling you, give it a month, nobody will care about Pal World. I guarantee it. Yeah, no, it's just the flavor of the month. Although I did say 2 months, but at the moment we're about a week in. I was gonna say, even Baldur's Gate 3 talk, which was also a severely, extremely overhyped and over-talked about game. People don't talk about that anymore. I've also noticed that the only thing that gets you A ranking is turn rating. Like, I did a little looking into that. Yeah, this is going to be an election year polemic day. So that's awful. So I'm going to say something that's going to sound mean, Hira. Thank you for doing that, really. That piece of human trash does not deserve more of our time and attention. Do I have income on this mission? We're working on executive. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, the only front line I have is these frickin' pikemen. Like, this is my front liner. Is these stupid pikemen. Like, the dog is a scout, but the dog is also a glass cannon. Oh yeah, speaking of the AI, I've noticed the AI is also extremely manipulatable because the AI is designed to have priorities and it prioritizes those over everything else. So there goes my archers. To a unit I didn't even see. So for example, they always prioritize wagons, they always prioritize commanders, and they always prioritize towns. I've actually already started playing with that a little bit in the thing. I'm curious of something. Or I can just kill this guy. Yeah, so let's... Thank God for skippable animations. Alright, what is your groove? Oh, I guess we'll find out next turn. Okay, so a less grim answer to your question, Judo Joker, because I'm sure that's not what you were expecting. I apologize. So a little more memey answer. The question I'm most tired of answering on stream is always going to be the versus questions, because I've been tired of answering versus questions for years, since before I had a stream, honestly. Like, I will admit I get why it's interesting, and there are occasional well thought out versus questions which are interesting. That's not usually what we get. We usually get, who would win? 13 Supermen or the Borg? And it's like, that's just, who would win? Kratos and Palpatine. It's like, suicide. I mean, I could, Yura. I was trying to have an outline thing. I'm amused you don't like it. Jason Bourne would probably win that because he's better in hand-to-hand, whereas John Wick is better with weapons. Yes, hey, there's a groove. That's our third groove tutorial now. Here's a question. Does it actually say what his groove does here? No. Say what his groove does here? No. There it is. Asmongold versus me in an ethics competition. Well, I'm not sure he's ever heard of ethics. That was cute. Thank you, Act, for the sub. Of course. Give me a moment. Undertale, whoop. Undertale yellow. Kaiserreich. BMD block and suicide for YouTube. Be free, my minions. They took up arms from their prison cell. Off the top of my head, no. Act. Hey, MPPY, thank you very, very, very much. As a reminder, you can pick 3 things, not just 2. Hank? Yeah, Hank's great. He's the best. Yep. He's such a great character. Breaking Bad, Hank. And that's gonna be my answer to that. What?
Sorry, I need to vent about the stupidity that is this AI tank.
Okay, you're doing a follower dungeon?
I didn't realize that was what I was doing.
On the plus side, the tanks should be really good, so I'm curious what they're doing wrong.
They keep yanking everything backwards. I will say, though, that whatever data they got for their healer is absolutely spot on, because it's a druid healer, and it doesn't stop jumping.
Yeah, no, that tracks.
No, the problem with the tank is that it's a pally tank, and they run up, they shield throw, and then they pull back like 50 feet. So, like, I toss my shadow thing, and it's like, no, there's no mobs there.
So, how far back are you standing?
Oh, is that the problem?
So the tank leashes to you.
Oh. I didn't know that. So it's coming back because I'm at ranged?
Kind of. It's actually kind of fascinating. There's a lot going on. I'm sure you've noticed. But all the mobs try to leash to you. And the tank, like, pulls, but then also leashes back to you. And then it'll try to, like, push forward depending on what mode you have it set to. So, actually, good question. What mode do you have it set to?
DPS.
No. Are they following you, or are you following them?
I'm following them.
Okay,
Because I've never
so
done this
the
dungeon
tank
before.
is the only one who will get out ahead of you. And the rest of the people will be with you. So it looks like the tank is rushing out, pulling, and then pulling back, because the tank will rush out and pull, and then go back to you. Make sense?
Yep. Sorry, I'm on a boss fight, so I'm trying not to die.
I would recommend a lack of
Wiped
dying.
to trash earlier because
That's
we
impressive.
had 2 pats into us because I didn't know that the tank was coming back to me.
I will say, I'm actually really, really impressed with the followers. I know everyone's been bashing them, but no, they're...
Oh no, I'm only doing this dungeon again because I didn't realize that there was a quest that I had to do in here before.
Also, I'll take the compliment, Lord Aramon.
I'm glad you saw one in it.
Hey. You don't even know what he's talking about, so yeah. Oh my god, why does the enemy keep spawning units? Is the name of the movie 17 Again? Because I've never even heard of that.
Okay. Map.
So either way, no. I've not heard of such a thing. I like how I couldn't attack a thing I was right next to because I couldn't see it yet, even though it's a door.
Shit.
And assuredly, I could tell that there's a door there. Like, I kind of get where they're going with this. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. There we go.
Are you still on your space asteroid?
Nope. I'm trying to conquer the world as adorable people and dogs.
Did you give up on your space asteroid?
No, I beat it. We're done.
By beat it, do you mean gave up on it?
So, that game has no ending? No, the game has no end.
Yeah, no, I know. So what was your end point?
My end point was I realized that I was going to be staring at probably another week solid of just getting caught back up to where I already was. And that's not a good usage of my time or my viewers' time. And cheats didn't work, which is the other option. So we put it down.
So what you're saying is you gave up.
Hang on, I need to go throw a shoe at my sister. I'll be right back.
I do like that I don't have to think in follower dungeons.
Yeah, I'm with ACT. I wouldn't call that quitting. I would call that good time management.
That is not what Ect said.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
ACT
Oh,
says,
he said
and
that after.
yes, he did. Jesus,
Look,
sis.
It typed it after I read it. It's not my fault.
Oh yeah, I also so I poked around at sandbox mode for a bit, which was amusing. And in addition to the other reasons that was amusing, we decided to go ahead and paint the world with lava.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually really funny because, like, if you spawn several people into existence over a lava pit, what would you imagine would happen?
They would die.
For record, the game keeps pretty good track of things like temperature, so it was about 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit. So what happened naturally is they fell into the lava and suffocated to death because they couldn't actually breathe under lava.
So they didn't burn.
I mean, they had a scalding light wound, but otherwise, no.
Ow. And now I'm scared.
I recommend discontinuing scaredness.
Working on it. But you see, the downside to doing the follower dungeon is that the boss targets me with all of his attacks.
No, I have not, Yura. Hey, sis, have you ever heard of the term woke's cold?
What?
That sounds like a no.
I didn't hear what you said.
Woke's cold.
Volko is yelling at me.
It's in chat from Yura. Shin Yura Tensei.
Oh, look at it when I'm not dying. You see, the stupid AI tank decided to pull both of the mini bosses and the big boss and a pat. So we're kind of hard moding at the moment.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, no, we're not dead yet. Because AI healers are pretty awesome.
Yep. No, yeah, they're legit. The only
A lot for us to die.
the only follower that I would say is not super ideal, and this kind of makes sense. He probably
You
did
mean
this
the
on purpose.
hunter that has its pet have thingy on?
No, actually, believe it or not, it's specifically just the DPS in general, because their DPS is maybe 60% of what a player can do. But again, I'm almost positive they did that on purpose.
Oh yeah, no, if I'm not doing stuff.
Yeah, they wanted the player to be the pusher there, one way or the other.
Oh yeah.
The downside is if you're the tank or you're the healer, follower dungeons take too long.
Really?
Yeah, because again, the DPS is slow.
You would think that they would have better DPS. when you're the tank or the healer.
It is actually similar, Blade Travel, although better. But still bad.
Yay, he's dead. Ooh, I got a glyph.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, follower dungeons are much more for DPS players than they are for the other two.
Well, that makes sense, because, you know.
Yeah, because if you're a tank, you just Q. Boom. Someone who overly polices innocuous statements as being subconsciously offensive or bigoted. That's racist, Juno Joker. How dare you use the word someone?
Says it's in a dungeon. What dungeon is this? This is the dungeon I'm in. So why isn't it telling me? Okay, so I need to fly back to the other boss. I think. Yeah, I need to fly back to the other boss.
You say that's like that's a bad thing, Fife.
Place somebody's bow. Okay. I'm here. How do I place the damn bow? Place the bow. It tells me I have to do this in a dungeon.
What quest are you doing?
I can't figure out how to place the bow.
What quest are you doing?
The No Cud Offensive Founders Keepers.
Oh, Founders Keepers. Here we go.
I'm not in the right place.
Hang on.
I need to go that way.
Already figured it out.
I don't know if I figured it out. But the map says go this way.
Turn in outside the dungeon.
I have to place the bow.
That's what Wowhead says. You kill Tira and Maruk in the dungeon, then you go back to the overworld and place the bow and the spear on the graves.
Oh, fuck. Thanks.
That's what I'm here for.
Suicide. I haven't been to sleep yet.
Why?
I don't know.
So are you sure you want to do that thing this afternoon?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I'd known you hadn't been to sleep yet, then maybe we should have gone, like, now, and I just pushed the stream back.
You said to go this afternoon.
I didn't realize someone hadn't been to bed yet. This is news to me.
Look, I'm only at the it feels like I'm drunk stage of tired.
Right.
Fine. I clearly was not supposed to go in the hole in the ground.
Dog? Who let a dog in here? That's no way to run a professional outfit. We can't just have animals wandering into our camp.
Congrats.
This isn't what I would call a camp.
Nope, it does want me to go in the hole.
Like a fortress.
I am playing WoW. I am playing WoW instead of having a job. I'm an unemployed bum. Great. Okay. There you go, Tira. You're welcome. I'm glad you don't have to fight your own people.
I mean, you never know. Might have to.
There you go, Maruk. Now you don't have to fight your own people.
Dragonflight, Spartan.
Whee! good idea, Blade. You should hire me, Lore.
I don't make that kind of money. Otherwise, I'd have to hire a bunch of people. Why not? Because I'm not a shill.
Guys, you heard him. You need to give him more money so he can hire me, so I don't have to have a stupid job.
Look, if I can hire people, I have to hire Evo as my art director. I have to hire all my actors as my actors. I have to hire Mr. Red as my highlighter. I have to hire several writers.
Yeah. But you live with me.
Yeah.
My job was stupid, B. It was stupid.
There's some past tense involved here.
Oh, yeah. La 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 la. La la la. Okay.
It is directly your fault, TSP. How dare you?
Halls of Infusion is my next order of business.
As a person or an actor, Yura?
Halls of Fusion. I gotta go there.
Arnold, then.
I'm actually thinking of moving into high school, but yeah. I don't like middle schoolers. They're hormonal and think that adults are stupid. High schoolers are like, okay, you're fine as long as you treat me like I'm a person. High schoolers are hormonal, yes, but they're more interested in getting in each other's pants than they are in disrespecting adults. They're fine with you as long as you treat them like they, you know, have respected and valued opinions.
Whether they do or not.
Well, as long as you don't tell them that they're an idiot to their face and condescend, they're generally cool. Which is what I mean by treat them like they're a person. Because most people look at children and are like, you're a child.
You child.
So I don't have to respect you.
I spit upon you for being a child. Ugh. Spit, spit, spit.
So now I gotta decide what I want to teach. You guys think I should do math or ELA? I hate grammar, but you don't have to focus so much on grammar in high school. But you do have to do shit like Shakespeare. I don't really like Shakespeare.
Nobody likes Shakespeare. People say they like Shakespeare because it makes them sound cool and smart. Nobody actually likes Shakespeare.
No, there are people who like Shakespeare.
Well, yeah, those people are stupid, though.
Oh. Yeah, Joker, that's what makes them bad. I know people who like middle schoolers. I am not one of them. I don't dislike them. Like, I'm not gonna hate my kid next year just because she's a middle schooler, but I am starting to find her mildly annoying because, like, yeah. I only want to have to deal with my own hormonal brat children. La, 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 la. You know what I like about Follower Dungeon? I am reading chat, hitting tab periodically, and spamming the number 4.
That sounds like an interesting benefit.
Yeah, I don't have to pay attention. There's no tank to yell at me if I pull extra shit. I don't know where to go from here, Mr. Tank. Oh, there's a down. And then we go up. I will say, it took me like 3 deaths to figure out the first boss in that dungeon that I was just in. Because there was no indicator to tell me that I needed to go click on the thing, other than it saying, "I'm ready to fire." And I didn't know it existed. And I don't know if you know this, but the Proto Drake has a soft enrage. If you don't click the thing, it just, like, kills you.
Yeah, I did not know that, no.
Yeah.
Good things to know.
Uh-huh. In chat, with no sound effect, it says, "Someone should go click the thing." And then there's the audio cue, "I'm ready to fire." But if you don't pay attention to chat, you don't know that. And the DPS are stupid, so they won't go click the thing.
The Honor and Plains dungeon, Spartan. The really, really cool, awesome one that's getting lots of positives when we get there.
That make you have to fly everywhere.
Yep. I love that dungeon.
That was annoying. Oh no, it's a really cool dungeon. It was just annoying to have to fly.
Why would engaging in one of the best mechanics of the expansion be annoying?
Because I don't know.
These are all good statements.
Because I'm tired.
Now that's
and
a valid
I
answer.
didn't know where I was going.
That's
and
a
there's
valid
no
answer,
indicator on the map to tell me that I need to go that way. So I flew to the last boss first, and my tank did not come with me.
That makes sense. Ahem. We should have known we couldn't take on such a majestic hound. Thank you
Your
so
viewers
much.
want to know if this is boring, because it looks boring.
Yes, this is a boring game so far. You'll notice I'm not even talking about it because there's so little to talk about. This is such a basic game.
Good boy.
What are you playing?
Wargroove.
What?
Wargroove.
I still didn't hear you. I'm sorry. There's lots of very loud stuff.
It's okay. Doesn't matter.
Okay, stuff is dead. What did you say?
Wargroove.
What is that? I've never even heard of it.
Exactly. So, like,
Hey, Tank, where are we going?
like the visuals,
Okay.
good, absolutely. Some of the bare bones of the system, okay, I'm with that. But I'm already.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Anything that would be considered divisive, whatever the hell that word is. I think I found a boss.
The kind of stuff I wouldn't talk about unless it's Halloween, I believe is what she means.
No. You would talk about this stuff because divisive is just like real history.
Oh,
and
okay, then never mind.
being a good person.
I thought you meant like substantially heavier topics than that.
No.
So that's
Stuff that would get me fired. I should probably not stand in the collector cutie clouds on the ground, huh?
so that's Company of Heroes, Loke. Just to make sure I'm getting the acronym right.
There's more clouds on the ground.
Yeah, when I was helping my sister unpack into her classroom, some of the books there, I was just like, yeah, no, that tracks. And I was cool with it.
5 bookcases worth of books.
And how many of them did they force you to cover up?
All of them.
Yep. Thank you, Loke, for being part of the show. I will put that towards Company Heroes, Metro
I think I'm
Exodus,
supposed to be
and the
killing
RTS block.
ads. Do I have to kill the ads?
I don't know which specific thing you're at.
I'm at a Titan-looking dude with little glowy orange things on the ground, like floaty balls.
Dakota, help me out. I'm trying to think of a game that isn't StarCraft 2 where the basic units kind of keep developing and being useful even until the end of the game.
Why isn't he dead yet?
Like, that's not true in Final Fantasy Tactics, for example. At a certain point, you need to be going up to the Tier 2 and Tier 3 units. Okay.
I'm killing Watcher or Ridius.
I was hoping for a turn-based game.
Okay, he's dead now.
You know, like the
killing
one we're
Ash
playing.
was the answer, just so you know.
Okay. I actually, God, I don't even remember Advance Wars, so I can't speak to that. Mechanicus? I guess Mechanicus would qualify. I'll also give you Hom 5, which is the big one I meant.
No, the Civil War is not about, it was not just about slavery. They used slavery as an excuse. And Christopher Columbus didn't find America.
And the southern
a
states
lot of
weren't
our presidents
justified.
that they glorify were actually like legitimately bad people.
May I talk, please? Am I allowed to?
Sorry.
It's okay. It's just I'm in a cutscene. I'm just staring at a
My
cutscene.
stream.
Damn it! I knew it.
My stream.
Miss Runner, can I please? I don't know what else to call you. Like Miss Asthma.
Miss Asthma.
I don't know what else to call you.
Now, that's my name now, Asthma Runner.
Can I speak in front of the class, please?
Sure.
I am the ruler of this forest. The Gloomwoods are the home and hunting grounds of my tribe. Why do you enter our land armed and armored as you are? In shiny steel with shields and swords. You see, they are invaders. They've come to slay the Florin. No, this is a Greenfinger's duty. Your invasion ends here, humans. I have literally not said a word. In fact, we never... Oh my god, because this is straight up idiot ball. This is excuse fights, is what this is. And they're throwing golems at me. Yes, dear sister?
The frogs won't stop. Oh, never mind. The frogs stopped. Okay, you can talk again. I thought I was stuck. They were just frogs, and they kept spawning.
See, everyone knows Thomas Jefferson was awful, and everyone knows Andrew Jackson was awful. But, like, the rabbit hole goes down, you know?
I don't even remember presidents.
Well, most of them, to be frank, are not memorable. Except Buchanan. Everyone in the world should remember Buchanan.
My cousin had a picture with Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter was cool. I'll give him that. Not a good president, but a cool guy.
That's what you and I guess your brother-in-law?
Yep. Oh yeah, Andrew Wilson, who was another terrible person. World War I.
There was a president during World War I.
Believe it or not, yes.
I can't hit my buttons.
Sorry, Woodrow Wilson. I can't remember his damn name. That's how terrible he
Woodrow
is.
Wilson.
I can't believe he lived with like 1 health.
Wasn't like I don't remember. I remember we liked Roosevelt's wife.
Eleanor? She was alright.
Roosevelt wasn't. Yeah, Roosevelt's wife was cool.
Roosevelt was interesting.
Roosevelt married a nice woman. I can't tell which ones of these are bosses. These are clearly not bosses. Oh my god. So, stream. My eldest is in 5th grade, and 5th grade covers everything from from Civil War all the way through the modern day. So she's currently learning about the Dust Bowl. She had a question about the Dust Bowl, a multiple choice question about the Dust Bowl, which summed up the Dust Bowl as a large drought. Hey! I'm fighting a giant frog. What should I know about him?
I don't know.
That's not helpful. Hey,
That's-
Stream, I'm fighting a giant frog.
They're not gonna help either. Just gonna warn you.
Hey, Stream, I need to know if there's anything that I need to know about the Gulping Goliath that I'm fighting. I'm guessing don't stand under the brown shit that drops stuff from the ceiling.
I mean, you can. I don't know. Giant Frog just sounds like an FF14 boss to me.
I am noticing that he is spewing out green shit. I'm guessing that's the acid.
Oh, I know what fight you're on.
Yeah, no, it was clearly not a state-approved resource.
Hey, sis, what age is 5th grade?
11,
There you go.
11 and 12.
Does that help, Lord Hamlet?
Or maybe it's 10 and 11? Yeah, I think it's 10 and 11.
My grading was all over the place. I don't know. Because I switched states like twice in the middle of all that nonsense.
Healer, why are you nearly dead? Are you standing in shit? You should not be standing in shit. Oh my god, the healer died.
That's... I've never seen that happen before. No joking.
I can't res it.
Yeah. You're in combat, probably.
I'm not.
Oh, well, why can't you res him?
I'm
res you.
incapable of resing it.
They will res you, by the
The
way.
tank can res it,
Tell the tank
but
to do his
I
job.
couldn't res it. Thank you guys. It's apparently 10 and 11, not 11 and 12. See, I have a problem because my birthday was in June, so I was always the youngest in the class. But my kid, who is currently in school, is November, so she's always the oldest in the class. So I can't ever remember if it's the age that she is plus a year or if it's the age that she is minus a year. Because my brain gets confused about the two things. Am I making your game more interesting by rambling?
You'll have to ask Chad about that, I'm afraid.
Chat, am I making the game more interesting by whatever I just said?
Rambling.
About random shit?
I'll be right back.
I am not making the game interesting, but I'm not drunk. I'm tired. I mean, it's the same thing basically, but okay, Takoida, I will mute myself when he gets back. Because that's how I am able to get my mouth to stop doing things when I'm this tired. Whee! Hey, Tank. I'm hitting things. Somebody said they were back in the classroom earlier. What are you doing in the classroom? No. Whoever said they were back in the classroom has forgotten that they said they were back in the classroom or has disappeared. Okay. Okay, there are shiny bubble things on the ground. Okay, chat, what about Kajin the Unyielding? Anything I need to pay attention to with Kajin the Unyielding? Oh, I should probably get behind a thing. That thing, the shiny thing. When they cast a hailstorm, don't stand in it. And Lore said that y'all wouldn't be helpful. Oh. I'm behind an icicle. And now she's dead. Okay, Tank, where we go now? La 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 la. God, is this another hallway that I have to try not to die in? White circle 9. Who would win? Lore versus Lore Chair? Lore Chair, duh. Oh shit! Hey guys, I fell off the hallway. Yeah, Lore Chair would definitely win. In fact, Lore Chair has already won several times. Like, not sure if you guys are aware of that or not, but Lore's Chair likes to win. And then he has to get a new one. That's how you know it won. So I think we're currently at like Lore Chair 5, Lore 1. Yeah, it put me in a bubble. So that was nice of it. I wonder if I can hide behind this and not get kicked back. Yes! Cool. So in real life, you probably are supposed to hide behind these with those mobs that I can't kill because the tanks and stuff are immune to the stuff. He is currently winning this round. This chair has been with him for a while. Other chairs have only lasted a few months. So, like, that's something. Ugh. I would, but I'm in a dungeon. They tank. Have aggro. Yep. Whee! Well, I got sucked into a bubble in the middle of the boss fight. So now I'm kicked all the way back to the beginning of the hallway again. Which hopefully the tank doesn't leash to me, because that would suck. Hey! They beat the boss while I was kicked off. It's not my fault. The hallway kicked me off. Like, literally, the hallway kept shooting balls of crap at me. Hey, tank, go pull the water stuff. What should I pay attention to the water elemental? Good morning, Roman Kerr. I don't think Lore is here. I think we are currently streaming with Lore Chair. Do I need to avoid the water balls that are floating around now?
Good morning, Roman Cure.
Oh, is that how you say that name?
Yeah.
Morning, Roman Cure. Sorry I said your name wrong.
Sis, do you want to go to the grocery shopping now?
I'm in a boss fight.
In like 5 minutes.
Okay.
So everyone,
Why?
there's some door drilling and sawing that's about to happen.
Oh, somebody asked if you could give a thingy on the new mobs. I'm in a bubble. And I'm being thrown. I'm confused. Do I now have to get back to the boss? Is that what's happening here?
I don't see the question. Who asked it?
A while ago. It wasn't an IQ question. They just said maybe Lore can give a rundown of the something.
Ah, the units in
the
Wargroove.
new units, yeah, that one.
Okay. Sure, I'll do that while you're finishing that boss.
Okay, I'll mute myself because I told him I would.
So we got the basic troops. They're pathetic and terrible. They're cheap, but they're not actually cheap enough. In my opinion, they should actually be cheaper than they are for how absolutely garbage they are. They're not good at holding, and they're not good at attacking. The only time they could do any kind of damage is if they're critting, and they can only crit when in range of their person, their commander. The one good thing they have is they have slightly better range, that is to say movement. of some of the other units. So ostensibly they should be used to capture things, except they're so crap that they're bad at capturing. What would make the infantry actually work for me is either or lower the cost of them or give them a bonus on attack when attacking settlements. Make them the infantry, make them the holding. Cool. None of that's true, so they're crap. That leads us to the pikemen. Now, they upped the cost of the pikemen to make them slightly less overpowered, but the pikemen is kind of exactly what you want from that kind of a unit. They work better in defensive formations, or excuse me, in conjoined formations. They do decent damage, they have decent health. There's a pretty good chance that a pikeman can hold the line, and you can, generally speaking, pump out at least one pikeman every round because of their relative price efficiency. So, okay, both of those kind of suck. And then we have the dogs. Dogs are actually good. Probably one of the better designed units that we've seen so far. Hang on. Let's get just some generic Warcraft music going, because I just need some music right now. Dogs are actually pretty good. They have really good range. They have really good vision. They have very low health. They have very low defenses. And they also they're good attack, and they do more damage if there's another dog in range of the unit. Not directly connected, just anywhere within range of the unit. So you're rewarded for formations, you're rewarded for grouping, and you're rewarded for thinking about how you utilize them. You're also punished for overextending or over-relying on them. Dogs are good, thumbs up. Then we have the trebuchets. These are exactly what they sound like. Big honkin' artillery, big honkin' rage, cannot move and attack the same round. Sure. I haven't really gotten to play with these yet, but I imagine they will be artillery, and they will be invaluable because they're artillery. If they're not invaluable, then this game is designed wrong. Archers are interesting because they have decent movement and decent damage, and of course, some ranged. The thing that's most interesting to me about the archers is the fact that they gain bonus damage when they don't move before they attack, which is a great idea and kind of runs into the control idea. So I would say archers are at least a decent unit. In addition to that, what am I missing? Mages. We have mages, which are on stream. Here's a mage right here.
Say hi, stream.
Hi. Hey, baby. Hello,
That finishes the dungeon, if you couldn't tell.
I can tell. So, this is what a mage looks like. Mages have tremendous power, okay? It's actually shocking how much power they
Say
have.
hi.
Can you say hi?
She's saying hello.
What does hello mean?
Hello.
That's not hello. That's not hello. Tell me hello.
Look. Who's that?
It's you.
Who's that? Who's this? Say hello, stream. Yeah, Mama's on the TV. Say hello, stream. All right. You ready to go upstairs?
But there's so many plushies down
Okay.
here.
Do you want to?
There's
Do
so
you want
many-
to play the game?
There's so many. Sure. Hang on. This.
Can she hurt the game?
Yeah. Okay. Now go ahead and play. Hit the buttons. Okay.
This is not my cup.
No, it's not.
Did you try on your thing?
Which one?
The thing I got you.
Yes.
Arceus.
I'm gonna have to have something under it, but yes.
Well, yeah.
I'm probably gonna
it's
just
a
do that
jacket.
instead of this.
Yes, that's why I got it. It's a kimono jacket. It's not meant to be worn like as a clothing.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I will say that the economy side of things is
She has found the arrows.
kind of not great. It's honestly sounds what I would call irritating is the word I want to use for it, because the enemy doesn't really seem to care about their economy in any substantial manner, or literally doesn't care. I'm not actually sure which it is. And yeah, this is why we're gonna go get groceries, by the way.
This is why we're gonna
Go get groceries.
because she's jumping.
No, because I thought that was him.
No,
Well, either way, he's going to be drilling and sawing, all kinds of fun stuff.
I don't think so. I didn't even know he was here.
I mean, it's a convenient excuse, and you need to get out anyways. I see it. You see the Ampharos?
Yeah, no, that's mini Y.
Wow. I don't know much about mages yet, in all honesty. We only use mages on the one mission. Mages can apparently heal for cost, but only heal a certain amount. Mages also have the downside of not having a ranged attack. However, mages are apparently anti-air.
Air back.
Which is funny, because we haven't even encountered air units yet, so I can't really comment on that. And that's the list. And that's... I don't want to say that's the problem, because I know that tactical games can be interesting with a small number of units. But I'm already kind of bored of it. And I really hope Inosience isn't going to hate me for that. Because, like, that's it. You know? There's each commander, which is identical, other than the fact that they have different grooves. And then there's the wagons, which... Whoa, where are you going? Where are you going? And then there's the wagons, and there's this flying shark. You see the shark? Shark. 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 Can you say...
Y says she was... Huh? I didn't even know you were here.
Yeah, that's why. Shark.
Mini Y said that she was doing
I
nothing.
run the little saw for...
We're getting ready. You want to go with Idun? Go upstairs?
Yeah, no, exactly, Inosience. It feels... This is something
No? Okay,
Dakota
never
mentioned
mind.
earlier as well. That the game feels like people who are trying to push together a Advance Wars game without understanding what makes Advance Wars good. I actually have a term for that. Bullet point syndrome. And that's a damn shame, because those of you who know, I've been looking forward to this game since it was announced. Which is a while ago. So, we'll see.
I'm sorry that it's not a good game.
If nothing else, we can just crank the diff down and just slam through the campaign if it continues to be problematic. We haven't actually interacted with golems yet. We haven't really interacted with any air units. I don't know if there's more than one air unit. Oh yeah, wagons are weird. Like, wagons are weird, and that's all I'm going to say about wagons right now. That's water. Water. And now to defeat you once and for... Oh.
No.
Oh, okay. You heard her. I can't
Did
defeat
you
her.
guys hear? I'm gonna defeat you once and for all. Now.
Yep. Yeah, I know, exactly, Inosience. The moment... Yeah, like I said, soldiers either need to be better
No.
at capturing,
No.
or they need to be substantially cheaper. But the problem is, if I'm not
No.
mistaken, and please correct me on this,
No.
we
These are
can't...
Uncle Lores.
we can't push out more than one unit per turn. So even if we have tons of money, we can't mass. So regardless of
No.
cost, soldiers are always going to be useless unless they gain another benefit, and they don't
No.
have another benefit.
You want me to do your nails too? I do need
All
doing.
right, so here's what's going to happen. We're going to cut off a little bit early, by about 4 hours. And I'm going to go do some errands, and he's going to make some noise. And
Then we'll be back later.
then we'll be back later, is what this boils down to. So, hope to see you for more of this extremely boring game. See, that's the kind of endorsement you really want from me as a streamer.